Hey, what's up guys? I'm David.
I'm Cece.
And this is another edition of Ram Talk.
Hey David, remember that one time we went to Austin?
It was literally the only time we went to Austin, but it was the first time that Cy Ridge went to state finals for UIL.
Let's go check it out.
So Sydney, you got nominated to state finals. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, it was awesome. It was so much fun. The whole class got to come and we really got to bond over the whole trip. It was a big road trip. And we all really became like a gelled family after that. Even though I didn't win, which was sad, but it really wasn't about the winning. I was just glad that my film was recognized for something important.
I'm here with our teacher, Ms. Briones. Ms. Briones, how do you feel that Wonder students got to go to state finals?
You know, it was just a great experience to be able to watch her grow, you know, from last year to this year. She had tremendous growth, and it took a lot of work, and just extremely proud of the entire class. You know, everybody was involved in their own way, but it was her project. She, you know, wrote it on her own and produced it herself, and just being able to be in Austin and watch the UIL screening of all the, you know, finals, the finalists, and it was just a great experience to see how it was all composed and being able to watch the students' reactions, you know, when they won, and it was a super great experience, and I'm ready to do it all over again.
So Sydney, tell me what inspired you to make this documentary.
I was inspired by my great-grandmother. She would always tell me stories of her childhood, and it made me want to explore it more and deeper, and so I decided to do research of the time back when people were segregated, and I learned a lot about how they were treated and how things were different for different people depending on where you lived. And as I explored it, and I realized that we're still somewhat segregated today because people are not allowed to go places that they want to go to. They're still not accepted amongst society.
Thank you, Angie. Austin was so much fun.
So much fun. Hey, did you hear that boys soccer went to playoffs?
Yeah, I heard they're doing really good actually.
Yeah, they're doing really good. Let's give a look.
All right, thanks guys. I'm moving to level and I'm here with Coach Helton. All right, Coach Helton, how's the season been going for y'all so far?
The guys have been playing some really good soccer. They've been working their tails off really since last April and May, in the summertime, off season, and it just accumulates here in the season. So they've been putting that work in, and we're currently in second place, and we clinched a playoff spot tonight. So we're looking to make a good little playoff run. Really proud of these guys tonight. You know, senior night, so I know it's extra special. Their last district home game for the seniors. We only had 6 seniors this year. I know they wanted to go out on top, and you know, one of our players, Kenneth, man, he scored his first ever varsity goal tonight. He saved his best game for senior night. So I'm really, really proud of these guys for what they did.
And so what are your goals for the playoffs?
Playoffs? I mean, ultimately, you know, our goal is to win a state championship, you know, so we got to take it one game at a time. We don't even know who we're playing in the first round yet. We'll get all the details to everybody when we find them out, but, you know, it's a whole other season, and this is what we work for in the soccer program, not to just make playoffs, but to go far in the playoffs. And again, our ultimate goal is to win a state championship.
All right, thank you, Coach Helton.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Good luck. Back to you guys.
Congrats to boys soccer on making it to the playoffs, and good luck in your next game.
Hey David, do you ever want to travel?
I mean, I have been traveling every now and then, but I've always wanted to go to Europe.
Well, Sydney went for spring break. Let's take a look.
Hey guys, I'm here with Renita. She was one of the people that went with me on the trip to Ireland. So Renita, tell me, what was your experience like in Ireland?
I had an amazing experience. I met new people and I learned new things.
Hey guys, I'm here with Ms. Bazan, who was one of the chaperones on the tour, and she really kind of coordinated the whole thing as well. So Ms. Bazan, tell me, what was your experience like on the London and Ireland tour?
Well, it was extraordinary. One of my favorite things about going on these tours is taking students and teachers to experience these cultures while we're there. So rather than reading about it in a textbook or kind of imagining it or playing it out in your mind, you're actually there. You're meeting with the people. You can see and touch that history. And I think in terms of classroom, you can't get any better than that.
I'm here with Sarah. Sarah was also another one of the people who accompanied me on the trip to Ireland. We also went to London too. So Sarah, tell me, what was your experience in London?
I loved it. It was one of my favorite places to go. Walking around, getting on the subway all by ourselves, like that was one of my favorite things to do.
So you liked the free time?
I liked the free time. I liked going to the different shops that were kind of like our shops, but not really. Just, yeah, spending time with my little friends that I had there. It really was fun.
What was one of your favorite places that we visited?
Oh, I'm always going to love Ireland. It was my second time to go there. Just from someone who studied English and history, it's so rich in all of those things. You have Jonathan Swift, you have Oscar Wilde. There's so many amazing writers that have left their legacy and their footprint there. And then, of course, just seeing all those castles, it was magical.
The castles were so pretty and like just so, it felt like just going to the castle, it felt like you're walking in the footsteps of history being made.
I liked riding the London Eye, being able to go all the way up and see the city.
I know at night
Thing.
it was all pretty with the lights and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that was nice.
Yeah, that was really fun.
And lastly, would you ever do this tour again?
Yes, I would, but as a traveler and not with the school because I would have more time to learn new things and meet new people.
Being able to experience other people's cultures, eat their food, hang out with people that I've never really hung out with before, and just basically being stuck with them for a week, it helped grow relationship-wise and like my personal experience-wise. Yeah.
Would you do this tour ever again?
Oh, absolutely. This is actually the second time I've done this particular tour, and I have another tour coming up this next summer, 2020, because I truly do believe that travel is the best teacher. You have to kind of leave those, boundaries that you've set for yourself to learn to become globally competitive, because that's what the world's becoming. Everything's becoming more competitive. So just being able to travel, get out there, take advantage of this opportunity kind of gives you that leg up. And it makes you very wise as well.
Thank you, Sydney. That trip looked so much fun.
Dude, I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I wish I could have gone.
Hey, did you hear about that PAL showcase for charity?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so all the high schools in the district participated in it. Kilmer reported on it. Let's give it a look.
Hey guys, I'm here with one of the sponsors.
Hi, Jamie Amfinson from Langham Creek High School.
What is this event about?
Well, the PALS Showcase is a really cool event where the PALS come together at the end of the year and they get to basically brag and talk and share all the cool things they've learned about PALS, their favorite things they've done, favorite memories, any skills they've learned that they plan to further on with their career into college and outside of PALS, make that big connection to the big world. So this year we've decided to partner with Ronald McDonald House and our PALs have made letters and cards to send, and we're making toiletry packages for people who are being checked into the Ronald McDonald House, so we're giving them those basic necessities. So each campus volunteered and brought their various part of this package. So Langham brought combs for people, other campuses brought deodorant and shampoo and conditioner, body wash, that kind of stuff, to kind of help people get over that, that small little hurdle of being moved into the Ronald McDonald House, like having something there to kind of help them get started and settle in a little quicker, and they can focus on their family member who is in need of the hospital services.
Why did you join PALS?
Okay, well, I joined PALS partially because I like kids a lot. I am planning after high school to end up being a child psychologist. So being able to get to know some kids, like understand how they think, and just be friends with them and have a nice time. Like with everything going on right now, it's nice just to be able to say, okay, I'm just gonna go over here, make this little kid happy, and just have a good time.
All right, thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Kilmer. You know, I always wanted to be a PAL. I just never turned in a paper.
That's a tough break. Hey, did you hear about that rodeo art auction?
Yeah, actually.
So some art students put up their paintings for sale. Sydney interviewed a couple of them. Let's give it a look.
I'm here with Rachel Chang, who also was in the competition with Tan, and she won a great deal of money as well for her painting. So Rachel, what inspired you to make your painting?
Well, the picture that inspired the painting, I went to my first rodeo ever, so I guess the excitement of the crowd and the skill and the passion that the riders were putting into their job really inspired me.
I think in the rodeo competition, you see a lot of cowboys, and there's a lot of cow and different Western-related artwork. However, you don't see a lot of Native American and the beauty of it. So if you look at the painting, you see a lot of colors and a lot of jewelry. And part of it is because I want to show how beautiful it is of the Native American culture, and that's why I did the painting this year.
How did that feel when you found out you won and you've gotten such a big honor?
It was kind of a shock because I didn't really expect it, but I've been preparing for this for a long time, so I was really happy.
So how did it feel when you found out that you won?
Oh, that was an incredible feeling. My teacher announced it in class, and I was like bust out to tear because I tried for multiple years and I didn't win anything until this year, and that's why it's so cool to be a part of such a greater community of artists.
Thank you, Sydney. Those paintings were really pretty, actually.
Really pretty.
I heard one of them sold for a lot of money.
Hey, have you ever wondered what it takes to be a cheerleader?
Yeah, actually.
So Moeen went to go interview a bunch of coaches and students, and they told us exactly what it takes. Let's give it a look.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Landaverde. So, Coach, what sort of preparation have you given to the girls?
So the girls are prepared. We go to a summer camp every single year and learn different cheers and motions. But now that we have our new team, we have practice every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday after school, and they spend time learning stunts, cheers for the next year, and getting ready for the upcoming spring show with the Dazzlers and the spring football game for our Cy Ridge team.
Just teaching the girls the material, making sure they understand the fundamentals of cheer, and then getting them ready for everything that we are going to be expecting of them the next year.
It's been awesome. The girls are all amazing. We're all hard workers. We learn really quick and fast. We're able to put performances together.
Each year we get a new team, and the relationships and bond that you make with the girls on the team really stick with you, and you do have a lasting relationship.
What stood out to me is that we have some really awesome girls trying out this year, girls who are really motivated and ready to show their Ram pride and school spirit.
What I've seen that has stood out to me about these girls is that they're really quick learners and they're very strong. So they can learn anything very fast, and they put it together quickly and learn the stunts really fast as well. And so they just throw the girls up in the air, and it works really beautifully.
To any future cheerleader, what can you say to them on what it takes to be one?
All you have to have is confidence and just like a good spirit, because we can build you up in all the techniques and skills that you need to know.
For anybody interested in trying out for Cy Ridge Cheer, I would just say you don't have to have cheer experience to try out for our program. We will teach you everything from the basics of motion technique all the way to stunt progression and dances and everything in between. And we really want you to try out, and we encourage you to just go for it. We'd love to see you.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Congrats to the 2019-2020 cheerleaders.
That's it for this edition of Ram Talk. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yo.